Hello everyone, myself Dr. N. Srinivas, Associate Professor in the Department of ECE, Marlakshman Reddy Institute of Technology and Management, Autonomous Institution. So this is lecture 3 of Unit 2, Fourier Series and Fourier Transforms. So as usual I am showing here syllabus of Unit 2. Here we'll discuss properties of Fourier series. In the previous lectures, we discussed the representation of Fourier series, continuous time periodic signals, complex, exponential Fourier series and trigonometric Fourier series for continuous time period signals. We have expressed, right? So these two topics are over. Now we would like to discuss properties of Fourier series. What are the properties are there? So this is our lecture 3, properties of Fourier series. First property is linearity. What is meant by linearity? X of t is a signal. After Fourier series, it is x of k. This is small x, this is capital X. Okay, t is converting into k after Fourier series. And y of t, Fourier series, if you apply y of k, simply Fourier series of y of t is y of k. You have to say like this. Fourier series of x of t is x of k. Fourier series of y of t is y of k. Here there are two signals. One is x of t, second signal is y of t. Then z of t is the third signal, is equal to a into x of t plus b into y of t. I have taken third signal. A is some scaling factor multiplying with x of t plus b is another scaling factor multiplied with y of t. If you take this sum with some weighting factors, then Fourier series of this is z of k is equal to a into x of k plus b into y of k. This is a linearity property of Fourier series. Now proof. Let me prove. Z of k, I would like to get this when z of t is equal to this. Right? So let me see. 1 by t integral over time period t 0 to t z of t e power minus j k omega naught t. Right? So this is the Fourier series standard form. Fourier series standard form. Now what is z of t? This one. Substitute here. A into x of t plus b into y of t e power minus j k omega naught t dt. Now multiply e power minus j k omega naught t inside. Then what do you get? So this is a is coming, 1 by 2 is there, 1 by t. So integral over time period t, x of t multiplied with this. So e power minus j k omega naught t plus dt plus b into 1 by t integral over x of t power minus j omega naught kt. So I can write this can be x of k, this can be y of k, finally a into x of k plus b into y of k, because here k term is there, so that's why k term is there. Here k term is there, here also k term is there, right? So this is a linearity property. Linearity property. Now time shift or translation, time shifting property. If x of t Fourier series is x of k, then z of t is equal to x of t minus t naught. This is a time shifting. So if you are shifting t minus t naught, right? So Fourier series of this is z of k is equal to e power minus jk omega naught into t naught, because this is a t naught, this is also t naught, into x of k. So what is the proof? Considering z of k is equal to 1 by t, integral over 0 to t, z of t into e power minus jk omega naught t into dt. Now shifting, na, what is z of t? Z of t is this. So this is a z of t, multiply with this e power minus jk omega naught t. Then put t minus t naught is equal to m, right? So from this t is equal to m plus t naught, dt is equal to dm. So z of k is equal to 1 by t. So what is t minus t naught? M. So x of m, e power minus jk omega naught. What is t? T is m plus t naught, right? So now we'll take one more step. 1 by t integral over t x of m. I am dividing this because in the previous, this is a sum, m plus t naught is there. So one term is m term exponential, and other term is e power minus jk omega naught into t naught. So what about this? This is x of k. This is e power minus remaining. So this is a time shifting property of a Fourier transform. Now we'll see frequency shifting property. Frequency shifting. Okay. So x of t is a signal. What is the Fourier series? X of k. Then z of t is equal to e power j k naught omega naught t, multiply with x of t. So if you multiply this exponential term with x of t, we'll see here what happens after Fourier series. If you apply Fourier series on this, so z of k is equal to x of k minus k naught. This is a property, right? So what is the proof? This is the definition of a Fourier series. 1 by t z of t power minus jk omega naught t integral over 0 to t. So what is z of t? Z of t is this. Now substitute here 1 by t integral over t e power jk naught omega naught t x of t. So e power minus jk omega naught t as it is. So multiply x of t e power minus jk k minus k naught omega naught t. Similarly, so this can be written x of k minus k naught, x of k minus k naught. It can be written, right? Fine. Now scaling property. So x of t is a signal. What is the Fourier series? X of k. Then z of t is equal to x of a t. I want to find what is the scaling. If you multiply with a, now apply Fourier series, then what happens? Right? Z of k is equal to x of k. Right? So I think, let me go for proof. So x of k is 1 by t integral over time period t, 0 to t, x of t e power minus jk omega naught t. See here, this is k, this is k. Whatever here k is there, this should be same. Both are same. So since x of t is periodic, then z of t is equal to x of a t is also a periodic. And if t is the period of x of t, then period of z of t will be t by a, t by a. Similarly, if frequency of x of t is omega naught, the frequency of x of at will be a into omega naught, since f and t are inversely proportional, because t is equal to 1 by f, or f is equal to 1 by t. Fine. Now z of k is equal to 1 by t by a, integral over t by a, z of t e power minus jk a into omega naught t. Why it is coming? So here we are applying at, this is at. So here this is also a omega naught t, right? And limits also changed. Now a by t integral x of a t power j minus jk omega naught t. Then what happens? Let a t is equal to m, t is equal to m by a, dt is equal to 1 by a into dm. So substitute here a by t into integral x of m, because a t is equal to m, e power minus jk omega naught into m, dt is 1 by a into dm. So this a get cancelled. So what is remaining? 1 by t integral x of m e power minus jk omega naught m. So here this is what is this? This is x of k, because k term is there, and this m are same, right? Like x of t e power minus jk omega naught t dt. So time differentiation, this is another property of Fourier series. If x of t is signal, periodic signal, continuous time, apply Fourier series. Then what is that? X of k. Then d by dt of x of t, Fourier series of this, jk omega naught into x of k you will get. Now let me see how to get. So x of t is equal to summation k is equal to minus infinity infinity x of k into e power jk omega naught. This is the series form. There is no term integration. There is no integration term. This is the series form. By the definition of exponential series, we know this is exponential Fourier series form. But in previous properties, we are seeing that is trigonometrical Fourier series form. Trigonometrical Fourier series form, right? So next, differentiating with respect to t. So d by dt of x of t is equal to summation k is equal to minus infinity infinity x of k into gk omega naught. So why I am getting this? I am differentiating with respect to t. So here x of k is constant. So here t term is there. So jk omega naught e power x, a into e power ax, d by dx of e power x is what? A into e power ax. Right, like that, jk omega naught into e power jk omega naught t. Summation k is equal to minus infinity infinity jk omega naught x of k e power jk omega naught t. So by comparing with equation 1, d by dt of x of t Fourier transform is, so what is the equation 1? This is the equation 1. Now compare. So if this is x of t is equal to x of k, right? Now jk into omega naught into x of k you will get. So this is a fifth property of Fourier transform. So thank you all for the listening. If you have any queries, please contact me. This is my mail ID. Thank you once again. Wish you all the best. Have a nice day.